Come on, break it up. That's all for tonight. When you go on home, I gotta get some rest. People think I was running a Grand Central Station here. Come on, everybody out. Out. That's it. Good night. Good night. Yeah. Come on, Grimes. Shake a leg.
Hey, you can tell 60 for me. This was a heck of a time for the juke to break down.
Thank you, Mike, for coming to see me. As I told you on the phone, this 60 situation has me worried.
I wouldn't have believed it. Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't have believed it. But it's true.
What are you talking about?
Hmm? Oh, nothing, Skipper. Yeah, you were saying that you were worried. Well, you got a right to be, especially since Grimes died.
You like that, Mike? I paid a lot of money for that. If you like it, you can have it. Keep it.
I wouldn't have any place to properly display it. Go on with your story.
The police have been around, bothering me, poking, investigating. I tell you, I'm going to find myself in the middle of a frame.
Yeah, well, I've heard that one before.
Look, Mike, we've known each other ever since we were kids in the old neighborhood. You should know by now, I'm no killer.
Wallets, clothes don't make the man. Neither does a course in elocution. You just exchanged Roosevelt Raceway for Ascot Downs.
Possibly. But this canned music business isn't exactly for Sunday school boys. I've had to throw my weight around here and there just the same as my competitors. But I've never knocked anybody off.
You told us the police. What do they say?
They haven't got enough yet to charge me, but they're sure working on it. And Johnny 60 shouting accusations and making charges all over the place.
Well, Grimes worked for 60, and he's dead. 60 had 3 machines busted up in one day.
That's it exactly. I know nothing about it and had nothing to do with it. And 60's squawking that I'm trying to muscle into his territory and had Grimes knocked off to help out.
You're not trying to muscle in? It's the first time I ever knew you to pass up a buck.
A buck, maybe. But nickels and dimes, no. Not like Jeter's place.
What do you mean?
It's a little joint. It's not worth the time and trouble to take over. I'd be a sucker to knock off Grimes for that.
What do you want with me? What do you think I can do for you?
Find out what gives with 60 and make him lay off.
I felt Wallace Mack was telling the truth, but a coin has 2 sides. The other side of this one was Johnny 60. Who was speaking the truth? Well, all I had to do was ask.
Magnificent, but you might try taking it a little lower and making your tones a little more pear-shaped, huh?
You looking for somebody?
Huh? Oh, yeah, Johnny 60. But don't let me interrupt anything.
You're not. I'm 60. And we're all through rehearsing. Great, wasn't she?
Oh, not really. My pipes were, well, a little clogged.
Honey, I want you to know something. I've heard a lot of singers, but, well, I'll never forget you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm sure. Indeed. Ta-ta. See you later. Bye now.
Great personality. Big talent.
Very big.
Well, what did you want?
A few statements.
Statements for the press? Are you a newspaper man?
Well, Mr. 60, all I can say is you're very astute.
Well, I always liked newspapermen. Great friends of mine.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Mr. 60, I understood that the 60 Music Company was a jukebox business.
Oh, it is. Just started this recording in a few months ago. I had a fellow working for me, interested in sound engineering. He talked me into it.
Hal Grimes?
Yeah, Grimes.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. I thought you might like to have a chance to air your own views on the subject.
I already talked to the cops, and I told a couple of other newspapermen.
Yeah, but you haven't told me. Come on, Mr. 60. Talk's cheap. Help me keep my job, huh?
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, you think Wallace Mack is trying to muscle in on your territory, right?
Yeah, I think
And you believe that he's responsible for Hal Grimes' death.
Yes, I think
And
that
you
he's...
claim that he's been busting up your machines.
Yes,
Why?
We can't talk here. Come on into my office.
Fine.
You want to know about Mack? It's like this. Mack's territory and mine overlap in certain blocks. But that phony dude keeps trying to take over all the spots, chiseling in every minute.
Yeah, well, you do the same thing, don't you, Mr. 60?
No. I believe in live and let live. Well, maybe I try to open up new places. But I don't move into the spots Mack's already got. Then about 3 months ago, he tried to buy me out.
And you turned him down?
Of course I did. His offer wasn't good enough. Well, Mack hit the ceiling. Threatened to run me out of business.
Did Mack make this offer in writing?
Of course not. But Hal Grimes heard him. After that, he stopped Grimes' truck a couple of times, beat him up. Finally, he knocked Grimes off.
Mr. 60, can you prove that?
Of course not. Grimes is dead, and my business is going to pot. Grimes was going to handle my recording studio. I sunk a wad into it. And now, 4 busted machines.
Why don't you go to the police? They'll help you, huh?
I got 50 different spots. The cops can't keep a man in each one of them. Say, I didn't ask your name.
That's all right, Mr. 60. Just call me Mike.
Well, now, Mike, you look like an honest guy. You probably know a couple of good, dependable guys who I could hire to keep an eye on my machines.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. 60. I don't know any goon squads.
Oh, I'll pay him good wages. I just don't want to be run out of business, that's all. Besides, make a good story for your paper.
Yeah, I'll bet it would. Probably too good. Well, thanks, Mr. 60. I've got everything I need. The official report of the killing said the murderer of Grimes was unidentified. Personally, I doubted if either Mack or 60 would use a local torpedo. An imported gun from another city is always better, but that was one for the cops to handle. However, the guy who hired the killer was in New York. I figured the place to start looking was at Jeter's, where Grimes had been knocked off.
Oh, it's you, Hammer. What do you want?
How are you, Jeter? Hey, you know, you really ought to give these things up, Jeter. Break the habit. They give you bad ideas, get you in the wrong company. Speaking of which, I hear you had a real argument down here.
That wasn't my fault.
Where's the jukebox?
60 pulled it out after that ape shot up the place.
What ape?
I don't know. I didn't get a look at him. But the rumble is that he was working for Wallace Mack.
Oh, 60 pulled that box out of here real quick, didn't they?
I don't blame him. After Mack started to blast off.
Say, you know, Jeters, do you really think that Mack shot up your joint?
Well, who else?
I'm asking.
Well, everybody
I'm
knows
asking you.
No. In fact, I never knew Wallet's doing it before. But then again, why would 60 knock off his own man and the machines, huh? Besides, 60's got other things on his mind.
Yeah? Like what?
Oh, just other things.
Like what?
Ah, look, I don't tell everything I know for nothing. I got overhead, Hammer. It cost me dough.
All right, you little pack rat. Yeah.
Johnny 60 got himself quite a dish.
I know that already. What's her name?
Well, it's Eileen something.
Jesus, you better remember fast.
Cut it out, Mike. Mike, cut it out. You're strangling me.
For which I'll get a medal.
Mike, please. I remember. Will you let me go? It's all about Grimes. Ain't no need for you to get tough. I was going to tell you anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I completely misunderstood you. Now, what about Hal Grimes?
It was like this. The week before Grimes got knocked off, he came in here and he started to talk. And he said he was going to set himself up in business.
Yeah? That takes money.
Yeah, well, that's what I told him, you see. But then, you know, he started to laugh and he said that he had that end licked all right. And then he clammed up and then after checking the juke, he beat it.
He beat it? Thank you, Jeter. The police were working on the angle of an out-of-town hired gunsel, and I knew they'd checked Grimes thoroughly, including his bank account. I was right. Shortly before Grimes was pushed off, he'd banked $5,000. That information, I decided, rated another look around Grimes' last known place of business. Obvious that Grimes had been tapping 60's telephone to the wall from the control booth to 60's office. Not only tapping, but recording the information, too. As far as I was concerned, that was it. I thought I'd put the big question to 60. If Wallace wasn't pressuring him to pull in his jukeboxes, what was? But when I got to the warehouse, I thought I'd learn more watching him than talking to him. 60 seemed to be sweating it out, trying to find a recording, a special one. If he was so anxious, I was anxious too. He'd already sorted through most of the ones in the machines. I got a break because only a few were left. I found it, a plain white label which are used on a direct acetate recording.
Yeah, sure, Manny. Yeah, between 3 and 3:30. No problems. Just disconnect it for 5 minutes and start it up again. Yeah, sure. Yeah, come on over to my office and you'll get paid.
Come on, Johnny, let's go. I haven't got all day. Remember you.
Why, sure you do.
Oh, how kooky. Come on in. Sit down. Drag up a stump.
Oh, this is fine.
Are you comfy?
Oh, I'm just fine. And the view is great.
The view? Oh, well, are you in show business?
Well, Mr. 60 had me pegged as a newspaper man.
Are you a critic?
Well, no, not exactly. My friends sometimes refer to me as a connoisseur.
Oh, how perfectly heavenly. Do you know all the big musical producers on Broadway?
Well, yeah, you might say I do. Yeah, I was hoping to get a little background material on you.
Oh, I need publicity. A big story right now would do so much. Oh, well, I'm usually at a loss for words, but I'm always at my best in song. I'll never smile again.
Honey.
Until I smile at you.
Honey, is Johnny 60 going to put out an album for you?
Oh, yes, a big one.
Oh, good.
I'll never laugh.
You must be a pretty good friend of
again.
Johnny 60's, huh?
Who?
60.
What good would it do? Oh, yes, I know him. But we're really not what you call friends.
Well, if you're not, honey, I wish some of my friends
eyes.
would use the
What?
same definition. Friends.
My heart would
Tell me, were you friends
realize-
with Mrs. 60?
Mrs. 60?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you must understand. I know nothing about the 60s. Mr. 60 has never mentioned his wife, and he only knows me as an artiste. I'll never love
That's too bad. I hear Mrs. 60 was a real nice Joe. Had lots of money, but she was sick for a long time.
Oh, poor woman.
I also hear that you were going to make some records for Wallace Mack.
Again. Never heard of him.
Tell me, you also know a guy that used to work for Johnny 60, the guy who got killed?
Oh, hi.
Oh, I thought it'd make a good story.
Again, until I smile at you. You know, all of a sudden I think you're nosy.
Well, honey, that's the way newspapermen get stories.
But not as a critic. Not for the entertainment page.
Well, honey, you haven't answered my question.
Come on, fella. Out. Say, who are you anyway?
Well, why don't you call me the voice of experience? And remember this, honey, experience of which of there is no like. I still didn't have the answer, but the questions were getting louder. What was the reason for Hal Grimes' left-handed attempt at blackmail? If I was to go along with Wallace, and I did, it was pretty obvious he'd put the screws to 60. But what exactly was Grimes using as a threat? The doorman where 60 lived told me 60's wife had died about a month before. But Mrs. 60's private nurse, a reputable woman, said she'd been an invalid for 2 years and had simply died at home in an iron lung. She told me more, however, and suddenly I knew that record that I'd been carrying had all my answers. Miss Nightingale hadn't seen the last of me.
I'll see who it is. You have your nerve coming back.
This is the guy I told you about, poking around, getting fresh.
Well, boys will be boys, Eileen. I suppose I should apologize.
I had you checked out, Hammer. I know all about you.
Okay, so you know. Oh, incidentally, I came across something that I think might interest you.
Yeah, what?
This.
Hey, where'd you get that?
I just came across it. Thought I'd better return it to you two. Doesn't make much sense to me, though.
Never saw it before. What is it?
Well, it's a recording that Hal Grimes made before he was killed. I found it among a whole bunch of other junk. Here, give it a listen.
No problems. Just disconnect it for 5 minutes, then start it up again. Sure. Come on over to my office, you'll get paid.
Come on, Johnny, let's go. I haven't got all day.
That's all there is to it. What do you think it means? I recognize both your voices.
Oh, sure. I remember now. I was talking to an electrician. You see, something had gone wrong with a piece of equipment. Overheated or something. So I called him and he fixed it that afternoon. He was anxious about his dough, so I paid him.
That's exactly right, Johnny. That was the afternoon I was going shopping and you were going to drop me off.
Yeah.
We had a lot of laughs.
Well, that's just great. Because Mrs. 60 wasn't laughing. She was strangling to death in her iron lung, which Manny had turned off for 5 minutes.
What are you talking about?
Your wife's nurse always took a walk every afternoon between 3 and 3:30. She told me so. So while she was out, Manny slipped in, turned the iron lung off, and then turned it on again before the nurse returned. It looked like a natural death to everybody, including the doctor.
Talk. That's all it is. You can't prove it.
No? Just a minute, honey. The man he's picked up by the police is going to sing like a bird to save his own neck.
What are you trying to do, frame me to save Wallet's Mack?
Wrong, fat boy. You were framing Mack to save yourself. Your wife had been an invalid for 2 years. She had all the dough. She even owned your company.
That's a lie.
After you met Eileen, all you could hear was hearts and flowers. Grimes talked you into starting a recording company, and you took it on, mainly to help Eileen here.
That's another lie. I can record for anybody I please.
Sure, honey. Grimes discovered you were playing footsie with Eileen and tapped your private phone right through the control room wall and recorded this conversation, and then waited for you to kill her.
Hal was a friend. A good friend.
Sure he was, sure. The first time he shook you down for $5 grand, and the second time he tried it, you killed him.
Now, wait, all this trouble with Mack.
What trouble? Mack doesn't want trouble. After Grimes hid this record in one of your machines, you had to have an excuse to pull all the machines in so you could look for it yourself. You couldn't trust anybody else to do the looking, so you busted up your own machines and used Mack for a fall guy.
All right, Hammer. I'll take that record.
Sure. It's just a copy. I've got the master in a very safe place.
You idiot. You fool. This is what you were planning?
This isn't the end of the road.
If you think I'm going to be involved in all that mess, and you've caused me enough trouble, you'll ruin my career.
Not to mention your hairdo when they shave your head for the electrodes. And you, 60, you meathead, you look like you got it made.
You must believe me. I didn't know anything about it.
Babe,
What are you doing?
Hammer doesn't have any proof. A good attorney will make a jury laugh with this record.
You make me laugh, you fat slob.
Listen, babe,
I thought
listen.
you were a big man.
He doesn't have any witnesses. We still got a
I'll
chance.
tell them all about you, John 60. I'll make them see what kind of a guy you are. They won't do anything to me. Will they? Will they? Will they? If I talk?
But I will, baby. I will. If I have to fry, you'll be waiting for me.
Eileen.
She's already waiting for you, 60. Hello, homicide?